make this video quick. I was doing some research on remote neural monitoring and how this is. Kevin Christian says to get on it. You can put yourself on it to see what it is. I don't know how to get on it. I would like to know what it is and why would these people do this to me and to us. So my research has brought me here. The video here is Neural Dust, a platform for neural interfaces. So let's read the little introduction to what the video is all about here. It says the emerging field of bioelectronic medicine seeks methods for deciphering and modulating electrophysiological activity in the body to attain therapeutic effects at target organs. Current approaches to interfacing with peripheral nerves and muscles rely heavily on wires. This is what's happening now, creating problems for chronic use. While emerging wireless approaches lack the size scalability necessary to interrogate small diameter nerves, doesn't have an impact. Furthermore, conventional electrode-based technologies lack the capability to record from nerves with high spatial resolution or to record independently from many discrete sites within a nerve bundle. Recently, we demonstrated Neural Dust, a wireless and scalable ultrasonic backscatter system for, I guess my video is gone, for powering and communicating with implanted bioelectronics. So, a wireless and scalable ultrasonic backscatter system. I looked into backscatter. In physics, backscatter or backscattering is a reflection of waves, particles, or signals back to the direction from when they came. It is usually a diffuse reflection to scattering, as opposed to specular reflection as from a mirror. Although specular backscattering can occur at normal incidence with a surface, scattering let's read that again. Can occur at normal incidence with a surface. Backscattering has important applications in astronomy, photography, and medical ultrasonography. The opposite effect is forward scatter, example, when a translucent material like cloud diffuses sunlight, giving soft light. Okay. Some of these keywords to look for here: crystals, the word crystals, large particles, electromagnetic waves. These ions, negative ions, positive ions. I always get these mouthfuls or something. Okay. Isotropic. Scattered randomly in various directions with no particular preference or for backward scattering. X-ray imaging. Inelastic neutron or X-ray spectroscopy. Backscattering geometry is chosen because it optimizes the energy resolution. Why am I having a hard time with that? I usually have a hard time with anesthetizing for some reason, I don't know. In astronomy, backscattered light is that which is reflected with a phase angle of less than 90 degrees. Okay, but you guys can do this on your own. I'm just looking for keywords here that I think this might be part of what they're directing at us. I just want to know who to go to get rid of it. Where do I go to get rid of it? Where is it inserted? How was it inserted? How the heck do I get rid of it? So we have, I looked at this also. This is talking about the skull. This is the dura. This is the cortex. So external transceiver, long-range transmitter, transcranial COM, ASIC memory, data processing battery. Something on the surface, right? Subdural transceiver, ultrasonic transceiver to neural dust. This right here. Transcranial transceiver for external COM. For this one here. Polymer encapsulant. That's the material. Neural dust, polymer encapsulation, recording sites, talking about nerves. CMOS front end, I guess. I was piezo, I call it piezo. Drive electrodes. Okay. In vivo work with neural dust using a wireless and scalable ultrasonic backscatter system for powering and communicating the implanted bioelectronics. Okay. The implanted I still need to know how it gets there. This here you guys can do the research on. This is the same guy in the video here, Michael Maharbies. And let's read what he says. I, Michael Maharbies, think the long-term prospects with neural dust are not only within nerves and the brain, but much broader. An associate professor of electrical engineering and computer sciences, and one of the study's two main authors, having access to in-body telemetry has never been possible because there has been no way to put something super tiny, super deep. But now I can take a speck of nothing and park it next to a nerve or organ, your GI tract or muscle, and read out the data. What has that got to do with us though? What makes us so special? I'm not disease prone, that's the thing. I'm a phenomenon, yeah. And you might be too. Maybe this is what these chuckleheads are looking for. We are phenomenons. Okay. Where was I? Okay. Recently, we demonstrated neural dust, a wireless and scalable ultrasonic backscatter system for powering and communicating with implanted bioelectronics. We show that ultrasound is effective at delivering millimeter scale devices in tissue, is effective at delivering power to millimeter scale, which tiny little devices in tissue. See, this is what I'm having a problem with. How does it get into the tissue? How did it get into yours? How did it get into, if this is what's happening? I didn't give anybody permission to do anything. Don't know. Okay. We show that ultrasound, where am I? Is passive, battery-less communication using backscatter enables high-fidelity transmission of electromyogram and electroneurogram signals from anesthetized rats. So these signals are coming from anesthetized rats. Fidelity transmission from anesthetized rats. So what has to happen to us? These results highlight the potential for an ultrasound-based neural interface system for advancing future bioelectronics-based therapies. Michael Maharbies is professor of electrical engineering and computer sciences at UC Berkeley. His current research centers on building micro-nano interfaces to cells and organisms and exploring bio-derived fabrication methods. His research group is also known for developing the world's first remotely controlled cyborg beetles. This was named one of the top 10 emerging technologies of 2009 by MIT's Technology Review, TR10, and was among Time magazine's top 50 inventions of 2009. His long-term goal is understanding developmental mechanisms or mechanisms. What is wrong here today? Developmental mechanisms as a way to engineer and fabricate machines. I think I need to sleep. I gotta get something to sleep. It's the weekend and there's all this chlorine and I'm afraid to sleep because I've noticed a pattern. Like in the evenings when it starts to get dark, I would open my door a little just to get some fresh air in. And like, I don't know if it's mosquitoes or what comes in. When I go to sleep, when I wake up the next morning, I see bumps all over. And I'm stiff with pain all over. So I don't know if somebody comes into my house. I don't know. I don't know. It could be wrong or it could be right. It's not really a third option. So I have to laugh it off at this point because I feel like I'm living in the Twilight Zone. But anyway, do your research on this. I'm gonna watch this video in my time. As you can see, I started, but I wanted to make a video so get some idea. This is another one right here. I guess that's what they kind of look like. There's another one here. Looks like a shorter video. So what if it's that neural dust? I don't know. They tested for it. What would they test for? What are they supposed to look for? Don't know. If anybody knows, please let me know.